Well, can France become the fourth crew of the day to successfully defend their title in this, the final of the men's double sculls? Championships in Bled, not something that'll be on Itztok's mind at this particular moment, though.
It won't be in a race like this. I think Itztok Chop and his partner Lukas Spick know that this is probably the tightest field in the whole race. Possibly any of these six could take a medal, and you could pick any of four of these crews to win. The Estonians, the French, the Slovenians and the British double too have been dominant in the World Cups this season, so really tight field, and it's the New Zealanders with their traditional fast start who've gone out early on.
Yeah, Nathan Cohen there, nearest to you in the stroke seat there, really promising. He's had silver medals at under-23 and junior world level. Matthew Trott, great servant for New Zealand, and now has earned his reward in this partnership, going really well. And there you can see the Estonians, Yuri Janssen and Tonu Andreksen. Well, this is just a remarkable partnership. At the moment, they just about be 6 of 6, but there's nothing in this field. As you see, France get the bow of their double scull ahead. And this is going to be fascinating because all the way through the World Cup regattas, Martin, we were saying, what's happened to the French?
Absolutely, and I think they're rowing, or they're sculling a lot longer now. I think that they've been away on the training camp, and the French coaches have done a nice job with them, loosening them up. I think they come further round, so their blades go closer to the boat at the front end of the stroke, and it's that length that has really enabled them to dominate in the first 500 metres.
Well, nothing between the whole field. What's your assessment of the Slovenians?
I think the Slovenians, you know, someone like Luka Spick and Itztok Chop, you're going to have class the whole time. They've really been sort of bubbling under in the season, third place in Lucerne, but here they seem to have been rejuvenated, and I think their semi-final performance when they actually beat the British double was fantastic, and I think they're as on form as the French here at this World Championships in Munich.
And we're looking at the French there, Adrien Hardy and Jean-Baptiste. Of course, he had a fantastic partnership with Sebastien Viardon. Quite often you think, well, lightning strikes once but rarely twice, but these two, now they're back on song. This is a remarkable achievement for the French to find another partner for Adrien Hardy. Yeah,
Adrien Hardy must be so fantastic to row behind him because he's so smooth, and yet he moves so quickly. He's not a very big guy. His partner Mackay in the bow seat is much taller than him, but he can move very quickly. But that's Itztok Chop again. You know, what a fantastic move he's made, because the French are going well, but Chop has really taken it on in the second 500. And you've got a very close field. Look behind, because behind Chop you can look and see 4 doubles in a line. They're neck and neck with the French. Great field, great race.
If you talk about rejuvenation, Yuri Janssen, what was it, 1990, when he was rowing for the Soviet Union, and he won the world singles title down in Tasmania. And here he is, you know, he's won a silver medal in 2004 in the Olympics. I mean, it's a fantastic career.
Yeah, I thought he'd stopped rowing and taken up coaching, but in Lucerne, Janssen and his partner Hendriksen, they just dominated the doubles. They just led from the start, were never led through any mark, and so that was really the form boat. And here, I think it's the others that have put on a bit of speed, but Janssen there, well, you never know, because he's got a fantastic sprint finish as well, David.
I was going to say, yes, they came with a rush, and they could well come with a rush now, but you can see Itztok Chop and Lukas Spick now trying to make the best of their way home, and there's a long way to go. But what for me is interesting is that this is perhaps the best form we've seen from them for a long, long time. Because remember, after that world title in '99, they went on to win the Olympics in 2000. They've had plenty of medals since then, but not gold.
No, absolutely, and it's been very interesting because the British double, which is over there on their right, so you see Steve Rowbotham with the white cap, they have beaten the Slovenians quite a few times in the last year or so. They've generally been a little bit closer. They've used their pace in the last part of the race to get through, but here Chop is just that bit more ahead of them, and that pace has taken him through. And crucially, ahead of the French, who we know are going quick. The French won their semi, the Slovenians, the slightly slower time winning their semi ahead of Great Britain. So 2 super crews out dominating this field so far.
Yeah, and the French are well aware. They're just trying to raise their game here, the French, on the Slovenians. They were just concerned that Slovenians were beginning to get a little bit too far away. On the far side there, two from the top of your picture, that's Great Britain. Here we go into the final quarter, and the Estonians right on the premises. It's only the New Zealanders really and the Belarus youngsters, the under-23 champions from this season, who've done terrifically well to get into the final, who are now finding this really tough. This is a big boys game, and it's Slovenia at the moment who are leading from Estonia, with both Great Britain and France vying at the moment for third place.
This is a fantastic finish. I'd pick Janssen to win here in terms of his sprint, because Istok, Joff and Lucas Spick, they've really given their all, and it's going to take an awful lot to hang on with the power of Janssen's finish. Stevie Robotham too has got a fantastic finish for the British on the far side, so any medal to play for, but Slovenia hanging on.
Yeah, 250 metres to go and less than quarter of a length. And you saw Tono Drexen have a little look a few moments ago to his right, and he was probably quite surprised, because now, look at the rate now from Slovenia. Istok Chop and Lucas Spick have pushed it up again, and they're widening their advantage over Estonia. France are sprinting now, so are Great Britain, and all four of these partnerships are up max.
Yeah, and you can see Yuri Janssen straight down the boat. He doesn't know what's happening on the side. I can't believe that the Slovenians have found an extra gear.
And it is Slovenia who are leading at the moment, from Adrianardi and Jean-Baptiste, who regain second place. Estonia vying with Great Britain for third place, but coming towards the line, and it is Slovenia hanging on. France finishing. Wow, what a finish there by the Slovenians, who hold off France, and Estonia just deny Great Britain the bronze medal. Across the line comes Belarus and New Zealand in 5th and 6th places. But what a finish here. The Slovenians just holding on from the French.
And these four doubles, fantastic performance. Any one of these four could take Olympic gold next year.
So Slovenia get the title back from France. Individually, a 4th world title for the fantastic Istok Chop, 3 in the double sculls, plus the singles championship back in 1995. Istok celebrating with daughters Amber and Ruby.